Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of Road to Pro. To start off, I've got some new goals. The first short-term goal is the Royal Crossbow, because currently it is better than just a chaotic crossbow with an offhand rune crossbow, since I don't have an offhand chaotic crossbow yet, and it's definitely a good weapon to have, and it's not too long to take. Unfortunately, I don't have 70 smithing to make it. I only have 63, so I'm going to need to do some smithing training and also make some money to buy all the parts to make it. Next, I decided to move 85 Slayer to a medium length task because that's what it should be, because I want to make goals that are longer than just like 5 levels later in the future. So by moving it to a medium length task, I have room to make a longer term task, and that task is 99 dungeoneering, which it will be my first 99 once I accomplish it. This should be going on for a while since I have, I think, just over 5 million experience to go, so I'm well over half the way there already. And the reason I want to do this is because, one, that gets me 2 more chaotics, or that'll also get me like 2 chaotics and an offhand if I decide to do that, or whatever I decide to spend it on. I'll have a lot of tokens, and also because that would be my first skill cape, and they're obviously pretty good. So why not do it in a skill that's fun and enjoyable and that I'm already pretty close to getting? So that's why I decided to choose that as my next long-term goal. So like always, I decided to start this series off with some Slayer, and to start that off, I got 79 Slayer doing a Black Dragon's task at, KVD. And the way I did this was I'd kill one, and then instead of waiting for it to spawn, I'd effectively use 2 worlds, and I'd use the instant hop feature and go to another world. Shout out to number 1 boss for giving me this idea. Yeah, so this, I get like 1k like a lot of XP for Slayer XP per kill, and the kills are pretty fast, and I think it's more enjoyable than ranging black dragons with all the botters. So I did this and then got tired of it and went to standard black dragons. Next was water fiends, which is always a good task. That's another free like 100 crimsons and a bit of Slayer XP. Next I got Dagonoths, and now I know I'm supposed to like Dagonoths, but I really don't. But I do them because it's a fast task and a few free crimsons, but I really don't enjoy them. I don't know why, but I can always get them done anyways. Next, I got Tazar, and I really wanted to do the fight cave for this, but I accidentally canceled it, which really made me mad. Asking people, should I do the fight caves? Didn't realize that if you click off the screen that it cancels it and you can't schedule it again. But either way, I did do Tazars, and I managed to get enough tackle to recharge my tackle Zoe, so that was nice. And then next I got Gargoyles, which is always a fun task in my opinion. Finally 80 Slayer at Desert Strike Worms. I was doing Social Slayer with these, and they are not a fun task, but they're alright. I got 80 Slayer, that's all that matters. So first time getting this task, and hopefully the last. Next was Hellhounds, which are always good because, fast kills, strength experience, right by Kurdo. And my last task was mutated Janinkos, and they were absolutely terrible. This was my first time ever, but I did not like them at all. Alright guys, so after all my QBDing, I need to go ahead and sell my stuff. Most of the stuff, like most of the profitable stuff that I have, is in my bank. Wow, torsional seeds are 100k. So like I made a lot more than this, but I'm keeping the royal pieces obviously. The only piece I didn't get was a sight, but I got all the other ones in a matter of 4 kills, which is like incredibly lucky. So I'll definitely have plenty of money for everything. I still need to get 70 smithing before I can make it, because I'm a noob and don't have it. So these U-logs didn't come from QBD, they came from Slayer. They really add up. And the bolt stabilizer is only 600k, won't even sell. It's ridiculous. But that's all I need. I need to buy Royal Sight. It's the one piece I don't have, and of course that's one of the expensive ones. Although I guess none of them are really that expensive. And then I have a note, I need to buy 5940 coal. I'm going to be doing Artisan's Workshop to train my smithing because I want something that's fast. And then I need 1710 mithril. I'm doing mithril ores because it's the fastest and because I have enough money to do the faster methods, and I'm not really too worried about and like the faster I get it done, the more time I have to make money. So yeah, I've got that done. Now let's see, I need to here, I'll just withdraw all this coal. Then let's get all my royal pieces and get the thing set up, even though I can't make it yet. Oh wait, I need to go to the fairy ring, go to Asgarnia ice dungeon teleport place. Gotta go to Thurgo. I made one of these before, back when the pieces were like 1 mil each, but then I learned the hard way that you need 70 smithing, and so I sold them all back. And honestly, now that I look back, that's probably a good thing because I'm getting it a lot cheaper now since the pieces are like 600k. Now that I'm getting a royal crossbow, that's definitely lowered my priority to get a offhand chaotic crossbow. I'm gonna get an offhand. I'm gonna get a staff first for my 99. Since getting 99, what's that? That gets me 5 mil XP, which is 500k tokens, which will there we go. And then that will what am I trying to say here? Getting 500k tokens, that is enough for 2 chaotics. So what I'm going to get is I'm going to get a chaotic staff, and then I'm going to get an offhand rapier, and then probably a CLS or possibly chaotic claws, because I do want chaotic claws. Or I could just save the tokens for some to recharge my chaotics. But well, I'll have to get the team. We'll have to get us dungeoning again because dungeoneering's so great. So I've never done Artisan's Workshop before. I'm not going to record too much of it because it's probably going to be pretty funny watching me fail. Let's go ahead and bank my... I mean, it is Artisan's Workshop. How bad can you really fail? I just watched a brief little guide by RuneShark. Oh, what did I sell? Snapdragon seeds? Cool. Alright, so deposit ores. Oh, I thought that was a complicate for a second. What kind of ore would you like to deposit? Mithril. All. Deposit ores. Coal. All. Now we're going to go over here, withdraw ingots. Ingots. Do I smelt them? There we go. Now I need to make chest plates. Making minor chest plates. Is that right? It's not right. Alright, looks like I gotta do some more guides, so that's good enough for now. I think you get the point of what I'm doing. And that should be good. So finally I managed to get 70 smithing, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. And Artisan's Workshop is great once you figure out how to do it. So that gets me 70 smithing, obviously, which unlocks Royal Crossbow. And now all I had to do was brandish it because I had the rest of it done. And brandishing it turned out to be more painful than I thought it would be. This was my second kill here when I finally managed to brandish it, and then of course I died. You really can't tank 6k damage like that. But that wraps up this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode with some more goals.